Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Tina Jones, and this year, in actually 3 days from now, on April 28th, 2018, we have the Empower You Expo, formerly called, or still kind of called, the New Consciousness Expo, and I'm here with Christiane Turner, who is the founder of the New Consciousness Expo. This is the 13th year. So how are you, Christiane?
I'm doing wonderful. Hello, greetings from Southern Utah. It's great to be with you all. Thanks for inviting me, Tina.
Very good. Yeah, so I have some questions. Since you were the founder of the New Consciousness Expo 13 years ago, and now you live in Southern Utah, and your business has exploded and kind of gone a different direction. And after last year, you asked me to take over this year since your business was changing directions. So I'm just kind of curious, as the founder of this event, how does it feel knowing that the expo is only 3 days away from now?
And I can only imagine how you're feeling right now, Tina, because I remember how it was when I was the organizer of the event, and I did have, those last few days before it actually happened. And it's just incredible feeling to look at that baby from 12, 13 years ago and what has come from it and what it has turned into. That is just incredibly inspiring, and it's just a wonderful feeling of satisfaction to know what I've handed off to you and what you have done with it and the growth that you have already initiated with it. Some of the ideas that you have implemented that were ideas in the past, that were some of the dreams that we had, that we weren't able to pull off, and some of the collaborations that you have formed. I mean, this is just absolutely awe-inspiring, Tina. Thank you so much for what you have done for the event. And when I look at it and thinking about how it was just a year ago, of course, it's totally crazy at this moment, putting all those tiny little last-minute details in place. And being the observer now, I can only say, wow, it is so smooth. Everything looks so beautiful. Every time I go on Facebook, every time I see one of your posts or I see who is involved in the event, it's just absolutely inspiring and so beautiful to see what's going on, what you have created. And I'm so excited that you have attracted Sean Galloway to be part of the event, and some of those partners that you have. I mean, it's just really amazing. So thank you for what you're doing for our community and for what you're doing for the world.
Oh, thank you very much, Christiane. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. I was kind of like, wow, really? You're asking me last year when you asked me? And I had this moment of, oh my gosh, can I really do this? And I've had moments like that out there. But thank you for being my cheerleader and for believing in me. And I've been here in Utah for 3 years. So this community is new to me. And some of the people I haven't actually yet met in person. Some of them are just names on an Excel spreadsheet at the moment. So I'm really excited this time on Saturday in 3 days to be able to see those people eyeball to eyeball and shake their hand, give them a hug. And yeah, that we attracted Sean Galloway. That's fantastic. I'm really
Make sure, Tina, that you do that. Really enjoy that on Saturday. Just go around, meet everybody, and really just soak up that energy, because that to me is always the culmination of the expo, and that makes worth those, months and months that you're putting your heart and soul into this event, to really walk around and then get the energy from those people that you have attracted to this event, because there's a reason everybody who comes as a vendor, as an exhibitor, as a guest, that there is something that we all need to be there for, that is there. And that's what I love about the title that you've chosen, is the Empower You. And that is a very, very important issue and topic at this point. And I think that is extremely appropriate for the times that we live in and where our society is at. So blessed be, and total great success to you and everybody involved in this event.
Cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Empower You, empowering you is kind of my whole, it's what I do, right? As far as teaching nonviolent communication and teaching people how to grow their business, it just kind of embodies what I want for the whole event. So when you think about Christiane, when you think about what it means to be personally empowered or to have empowerment as an individual, what does that mean to you?
The first metaphor that comes to mind, of course, is electricity. So what does it mean to be plugged in, to have power, to be essentially aligned with source? That's what empowerment means to me. There is a lot of interesting definitions that you can put on that word. So taking any kind of judgments away, I really believe it's all just about energy. And then that energy is being exhibited in a person's life with their intent. And so empowerment is all about being connected with source. It is about being aligned, congruent, so that then the energy can flow through us. So you can look at it from a chakra point of view, from an aura point of view. You can look at it extremely scientific from a quantum point of view, what happens on a molecular, atomic, and then particle level. And it all says the same thing. It's about the flow of energy, and that everything in the universe is made of energy, and that energy vibrates. And so the frequency, when you think about what emotionally happens with us, that a sadness has a specific frequency and a happiness has a specific frequency. And so empowerment to me is to be in that flow where you have so much energy going through you that you have enough energy for everything in your own life, and you have so much to give to everybody else. And that's how we then empower others, and then it becomes a ripple effect into our community. So empowerment stands for energy for me, and how we use that energy, how we flow with that energy. So a truly empowered person is someone who is in the flow, who is energized. It's that wonderful fountain metaphor that you can think of. And then they have plenty of energy to give to others. There's also a level of mastery, of self-mastery, self-responsibility, self-accountability. How do my actions influence the larger system? Because that's a lot of the research that we see now. And actually, I just posted something in our private NLP group about that, about coherence, social coherence, that we are influencing each other all the time. So when you bring people together like what you're doing here next Saturday, that has a huge ripple effect in the community because of that energy vibration that is being created by all those people coming together. And then we create community empowerment. And that's, I think, is just a phenomenal, wonderful effect.
Fantastic. Yes. And you mentioned community and community connection and raising the vibration of everybody on a whole. And so the question that I'm asking myself as I'm looking at coming to Saturday and then Saturday being over, I'm asking myself, and I'm asking all of the exhibitors and other people in the community, what's next?
Yeah.
And by that, I want to see how can we continue the community support that we've started, and how can we continue more collaborations and interactions on a regular basis instead of waiting until April 2019 for next year's expo, which will be fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. But between now and then, how can we continue to create the community connection? So I don't yet have an answer for that. And I want other people to, I'm open to ideas and suggestions, to have people reach out to me and say, hey, how about this? How about that? So hopefully we can keep this momentum in the community going.
And that's an excellent question, Tina. And you're definitely the right person to ask yourself that, because you are someone who comes in with ideas, who is an innovator, and you love to shake up people and connect. And that's why I think it's just going to naturally reveal itself what the next steps are. And it's a wonderful thing that you are already committed to doing the October-November event, which we used to call the Law of Attraction Summit. And I don't know what you're currently concocting for that, because I know you are, putting it more and more into that empowerment frame. So however the Law of Attraction can help with that and all that, that vibrational talk that we're doing. So I know that you're the right person to ask those questions, and you will attract the right people to be your players in bringing all those ideas forward.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And you already have a great team, right? I know you have an amazing support team, all the people behind the scenes. And I know that you're definitely doing the brunt here. And this is absolutely one of those, the child is being raised by a village kind of projects, what this expo stands for as well. So everybody who has been involved and helping Tina behind the scenes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, I've definitely got some great support people behind me. I've had Mary Baird has helped me with graphics. She's does an awesome job with that. And then I've had a personal assistant that has helped me with a lot of postings, and everybody's just the collaboration of everybody working together. We've been able to make this a great thing. So yeah, I look forward to what's next and how everything will unfold in the future. Definitely we'll have an Empower You Expo next year in April.
Awesome. You know what? It's so perfect because I'm looking out the window and there's this gorgeous hawk that just flew across. So yay, there's some cool future omen going on. Wonderful, wonderful.
I know that later today I'm also going to be interviewing Lynn Gordon. Who is
awesome.
The next step with you, because there are some next steps for quantum NLP if you're willing to share some of those.
Well, it's definitely been an extremely exciting year since the last expo and me approaching you saying let's do a partnership with this, that I've made some big decisions for my life, turning 50, my kids are growing up, my husband's work engagement has been changing, so things have really been dramatically changing in my life. And also this whole idea of being 50 and how can I maximize my message? How can I reach more and more people? So those are the big questions I've been asking myself. And I've read a lot of great books that were very, very inspiring. So I knew I was ready for something big. And I gave myself 3 months off last summer. I also had a commitment to walk the El Camino in Spain, which was a very, very big physical as well as mental, emotional, spiritual challenge for me to commit myself to something of that size. And it was such a phenomenal project, and it turned into a lifestyle actually that I really started rethinking a lot of things of how I can reach even more people. That was always the main driver in inspiring and helping and healing, and exactly what you're talking about, helping people to be empowered. And my belief is that when we are empowered and when we have enough energy in our own life and all our life areas flow together beautifully, then we have so much more energy to give to everybody else. And that to me is what social change is all based on. And so that's what I'm all about, to help elevate the consciousness of humanity on Earth. And that's why it's so exciting for me to have so many clients in China, because there is such an incredible consciousness change right now. And it's very, very exciting to be part of that. And I get to step much more in the role of the healer. So I've been stepping away more from the technical aspect of things and teaching skills and techniques as much. Now it's more actually doing the healing work in one-on-one settings as well as in group settings. And that has been incredibly gratifying. And also healing for myself, of course, helping me on my own journey. And so these are the things that have been happening for the last year at Quantum NLP. It's a discovery journey. It is also a reinvention journey. I'm also much more now on the online platforms. And so that's a very crazy little adventure for me to do that in China and make videos there and be involved in that community, which is very rapidly growing. So that's very exciting for me. And simply getting that message out, because people are so awakening at a rapid pace. They are looking for answers. They're looking for methods. They're looking for ways to be able to raise their vibration, to keep it at a high vibration, no matter what's going on around them, no matter how much their family members are against what they're learning or non-supportive or dealing with their own issues. And those are the kind of questions that really intrigue me, to help people figure that out. How can I be in my higher self, in my empowered self, while I'm in my environment? So that's the big picture where quantum NLP is going over the next few decades. And what I can do as the owner, as the person who has, you know, the ideas about how we can bring these modalities together and serve the world. And so creating some very powerful partnerships, including you, my dear Tina, because you're such a wonderful event person and you're so great with people. You're such a community builder. I think this is such an awesome partnership that you and I can have with having these events together. And then there is Lynn Gordon, as you mentioned, and we've known each other for over 20 years. And we have a lot of our training has happened together. And so I know her incredible expertise when it comes to therapy, when it comes to healing, and how incredible she is as a teacher, as a trainer. So she is the new Quantum NLP director for training. And we already have attracted our first in-house training, and it's going fantastic. She's going to be teaching it this weekend as well as coming to the expo. And so things are just moving forward at a rapid rate. As soon as I make the decision, I'm open to create these partnerships, to attract people to help me with these projects so I can take Quantum NLP as a whole to the next level. You guys showed up, and it's just such a blessing, and I'm just looking at it with awe, going, wow, the perfection of it all is just awesome. So what the future brings is going to be a higher level of awareness for sustainability. This is one of my favorite keywords. Sustainability in one's own system means health. It means happy relationships. It means financial abundance. It means the system can thrive. And how do I then project that into a family system? How can I project that into a work environment? How can I project that into my community? So that is where Quantum NLP is moving into the big picture of more and more sustainable awareness of how we can create that together, because I'm always thinking about what are we doing for the planet right now that is going to make it so that the next generation and the future generations after that inherit a beautiful, beautiful world to live in. That is the ultimate drive of my work, why I'm here, what my soul has created on this planet, and that's what I'm so deeply grateful for, that Quantum NLP has been my vehicle for a while now to sustain that kind of message and being able to bring that into the world. So that's my kind of nutshell answer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we will miss you being there on Saturday.
Got things to do. Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's why I love working with you, that I know that you're holding that space, Tina. You know, you are that wonderful, warm embrace for the community to come together. And I know I'm going to look at pictures and it's going to be awesome. I'm totally going to feel that energy from you guys. I know I will. Yeah.
We have a professional photographer there this time.
Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, take lots of pictures. And just going back in years past, I mean, it warms my heart to see the people and, you know, the kind of offerings that you guys will bring to the community. It's going to be awesome. And please make sure you have lots of videos also from the music and, yeah, the wonderful gongs and everything that you guys will have.
Yeah, so videos is that my videographer moved to Hawaii. That's what happens when you coach a small business startup, and
of course I know how that happens. Yeah.
So he that was his ultimate goal, but him and his wife just were able to leave their corporate job and move to Hawaii. So I need a new videographer.
Hey, put out the word, someone's going to show up. Yeah, sorry, I can't bring my son this time. Right on. So are you having the jitters? Are you getting the...
No, I'm, yes, actually. So if you saw on my Facebook feed, I was up, I couldn't sleep last night.
Uh-huh.
So, today, yeah, I couldn't sleep because my brain is going with all the little details that have to be taken care of. So I'm getting really excited. So I'm really excited to hear Sean's concert, excited to meet him in person. I'm actually going to be doing either a Facebook Live or a recording just like this with Sean before Saturday too.
Awesome. Nice. Hey, and something we have never even mentioned is the whole idea that you also have turned this into a charitable event by collecting $5 at the door, which then go to
the Volunteers of America Homeless Youth. It's the resource center. So, and I haven't secured a date yet, but we will have an after party at Maud's Cafe, which is a coffee shop right behind the resource center that offers job opportunities and job training for the kids. So the resource center feeds the kids 3 meals a day and then houses them overnight. We did have a volunteer crew go out there and help serve lunch. That was a lot of fun. But I just, my heart goes out to the kids, and that resource center offers a safe place and resources for the kids to get IDs and legal advice and education so that they can ultimately get off the street and jobs.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited that, yes, the $5 entry fee, you're going to spend $5 to help a kid and go have fun for yourself. So
awesome.
good.
Yeah. And actually, we are also donating some books to you guys for the cause. So please put them into your giveaways and your drawings and all those wonderful opportunities that you have for people to win prizes. So there's lots going to be going on. I know it's going to be just a day full of amazing activities for people.
We have some cool giveaways. So we have a giveaway from Erin Neal, who is doing an event in September at the Salt Palace. With some big names. So that's about a $500 value.
Wow.
Giveaways. I'm giving away a large crystal, which is about a $250 retail value. And Aspect Climbing Adventure Company is giving away an adventure rock climbing event. Yeah, so, and then there's lots of other spatterings of little giveaways here and there.
Awesome. Right on, right on.
It's going to be a really fun day and lots of shopping, beautiful crystals, amazing healers. So, and a place to sit at the back to go hang out and have some sound healing. There'll be chairs back there so you can sit or dance, whatever you want to do to some of the sound performers that we have. So, yeah, fun day.
One of the special things about the expo is that you have such an incredible variety of different modalities, so that you can try them all out and you get so much information, you get so much new information. It's awesome. So definitely take full advantage of it when you go there and try out as many modalities as you can. They put it at incredibly good prices and also a lot of free offerings so that you really get to just get a taste of it. I love that part about the expo as well.
Yes, most of the exhibitors are offering some type of experience.
Yeah, exactly.
10-minute to 15-minute experience, so you can see if it resonates with you. Because there's lots of different healing modalities out there, and there's lots of ways to educate yourself, and different things resonate differently for different people. So, you know, you just pick what works for you. And this is a great way to meet a lot of amazing people.
Yeah. And Tina, whatever you do, make sure you keep at least 10 of those bags for me, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can get those from you, yeah? Because I know they're going to go. How much are they selling for?
$5.
Dude, you got to get one. Absolutely, yeah. Please make sure that I have enough.
The sponsors will have little giveaways in there, so.
Awesome. Yeah, that's why I said I want to donate some books for that, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome, awesome. It's going to be a blast.
Okay.
So 10 o'clock on Saturday till 6 p.m.
At the Sandy Expo Center, which is now called Mountain America. We will see you there.
Make sure you see there. Bye.